Hello everyone! Round 1 of the Singfield Cup of the Rapid section just ended and it was a very eventful round. Fabiano Caruana managed to lose a completely winning position against Liquang Liam. Vishy Anand had a very nice position against Hikaru Nakamura, but Nakamura managed to tactically outplay him and win the game. Kasparov drew his game against Sergei Karyakin, and well, the star of the round 1 was definitely Levon Aronian. He played a brilliant game against David Navara, and well, he just sacrificed a piece and won the game like it was nothing. That's the game I want to show you. Aronian is white and Navara is black. We have d4 by Aronian, knight to f6, c4, e6. We have knight to f3, and now b6, the Queen's Indian defense. g3, bishop to a6, b3. Bishop to b4 check, bishop to d2, bishop back to e7, and now knight to c3. We have castles, bishop to g2, d5, c captures on d5, e captures on d5, and castles, and rook to e8. We have knight to e5, bishop back to b7, queen to c2, and now c5. It's a very nice move as it prepares to develop the knight, and it frees this bishop, and well, he's going for this d4 pawn that white has isolated for now. D captures on c5 by Aronian, b captures on c5, and rook 8 to d1. We have queen to c8, and now e4. Bishop to f8, now attacking the knight first, so Aronian plays f4, and we have d4. And well, this is the critical position of the game, and this is where Aronian finds a beautiful idea. He plays knight to d5. We have knight captures on d5, e captures on d5, and f6. And this f6, well, Navara thought that this was a pretty good idea, because after the knight moves, for example, let's say to c4 or somewhere, then simply queen to d7, and this is okay for black. But Aronian said that even if black didn't play f6, Aronian was considering to sacrifice the knight on f6, and after the king captures, simply capture with the queen on h7, and this would expose the black king. But Navara played f6, and in this position Aronian said that if he was playing a classical game, then he would think about his next move, but as if it was a rapid game, he decided to play rook d to e1 immediately. So Navara accepted Aronian's offer. He played f captures on e5, f captures on e5, and okay, black is up a piece, but white has this d pawn and this e pawn, and it's a very nice center, and it's a rapid game, and you have to play the correct moves if you want to survive this as black. But Navara plays a bad move right from the start. He plays knight to d7. And this allows Aronian to play e6 with tempo. We have knight to f6, and knight to f6 is a good move because, I mean, this f6 square is great for the knight. But this is all part of Aronian's idea. He plays rook captures on f6, g captures on f6, and now queen to f5. And this queen to f5 is a really strong move. It adds more protection to this d5 pawn. It eyes this h7 pawn, and it's preparing bishop to e4 in some very near future. So we have queen to d8, and Aronian immediately plays rook to e4, preparing rook to g4 or rook to h4, depending on what black plays. We have rook to e7 and rook to g4 check. And Navara had to spend some time here to calculate, and after some time he played king to h8. But interestingly, if he decided to play rook to g7 and defend like this, Aronian has a forced checkmate in 8 moves, and it's really not that difficult to find it. You can try it if you want. He would play bishop to e4, and now there's no way to stop checkmate on h7, because the queen can simply capture it. This rook is pinned, so black wouldn't really have any moves. He would simply have to play rook to g6, and after rook captures on g6, h captures, queen captures, bishop to g7, and now bishop to h6, threatening checkmate on g7. The queen would have to defend somehow, and now simply queen to h7 check. The king has to go back. Queen to h8, and now this bishop is pinned, so the king has to go to e7, and now queen captures here. King to d6, and simply bishop to f4 checkmate. I don't know if Aronian saw the entire sequence, but this is completely winning for white regardless of what black plays. But Navara saw this, and after rook g4 he played king to h8. Aronian immediately played bishop to e4, because there's really no point in capturing here on f6 with check. This would simply allow black to play bishop to g7 and, well, play bishop to g7 with a tempo. And black can't play bishop to g7 while the queen is on f5, because bishop to g7, queen captures on h7 is instant checkmate. So okay, we have bishop to e4 here by Aronian, and now rook to c4 by Navara. He wants to get his rook into the game. Because, well, he is up a rook now, but as long as his rook is on a8, he's really not up a rook. And Aronian here just plays rook to h4 with an added attack on h7, and Navara plays king to g8. There's really no point in trying to defend h7 with a move like queen to c7, because this would only improve white's position. After a move like bishop f4, where's the queen gonna go? The queen has to go back to d8, and, well, didn't really accomplish anything. So after rook to h4, Navara played king to g8, and Aronian simply captured the pawn. Rook captures on h7. Here Navara tried to give some material back. Bishop captures on d5, but Aronian isn't interested in material. He simply goes and finishes the game. Queen to g6 check. We have rook to g7, and now Aronian simply plays queen to h5. And there is no way to stop checkmate on h8. So Navara played one more move just to allow Aronian to checkmate him. He played bishop captures on e4, and Aronian immediately played rook to h8 checkmate. So yeah, definitely a beautiful game, and well, again Aronian starts the tournament with the most brilliant game and the most beautiful win of the round. So yeah, a beautiful game, and hope this continues through the entire tournament. And we'll see. Round 2 is about to start, and let's see if Gary can accomplish anything. So yeah, that's it. As usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.